Haigh Engineering has been around since 1955. Essentially, they started out as experts in maceration. And what's really truly amazing with Haigh is that they've taken those principles and applied them to a number of different industries. But what they've also done is retained that heritage, the great British engineering and great British manufacturing. We're still leading the market. We manufacture a very large number of our parts in-house because we can get a better finish than if we buy those parts in from elsewhere. And things like our robotic welder that give just an absolutely fantastic finish on the drum of a macerator, way over and above probably what's necessary, but reliability is really, really important to us. We've also moved forwards and we're very innovative in what we do. So actually our latest macerator, the Quattro, is the leading macerator on the market.
We've got two divisions. We've got the healthcare division and the wastewater division. The healthcare division manufactures macerators for hospitals, care homes and other establishments. And the wastewater manufactures equipment for wastewater treatment. Because of the technology within Haigh, we wanted to move to 3D to exploit the technology that we've got on board here at Haigh. We chose SolidWorks. It seemed to be the best around. What we do find is that what we're really interested in first and foremost is engineers. And we find that engineers are able to pick up the terminology and the use of SolidWorks. So it's pretty intuitive to an engineer. One of our users, he's on the manufacturing side and has gone down the certified SolidWorks professional route.
It was thought that if I started to use SolidWorks, it would help the integration between the data flow from the drawn office onto the shop floor. And off my own back, decided then to do the certification. Which, yeah, it was a challenge, but I enjoyed it. I learned a lot on the way as well.
I think the add-ins are essential to the core functionality of SolidWorks. Sheet metal is something that we utilise, and what we saw was SolidWorks evolving, developing, and actually stepping up to the challenges that companies like us were throwing in, and really provided a fantastic product that is now incredibly usable for us as a manufacturer.
I can design something in sheet metal, and within half an hour it can be being cut on the laser machine and being folded half an hour later, so it's really valuable.
But now that 3D CAD/CAM process has been completely removed. As soon as the guys release a sheet metal model from the drawn office, it automatically flattens into a DXF format and then gets imported straight into our CAD/CAM software.
Part of the strength that we've got here is the integration of integrating into the other areas, so it's not just a standalone CAD system.
We use EPDM Professional. That gives us the ability under one part number search, given the standards we use. It gives us the model, every configuration, the drawing, the 2D drawing, and also, as I mentioned previously, it also gives us the DXF blank. So under that one search, we've got all the information we need to manufacture.
We use simulation. We had an example where one of our components failed, and it failed in a strange way. We ran a simulation and it did show us that was going to be the failure point. The interesting thing with simulation was we were able to make a modification of that product. We were able to simulate it again. It wasn't showing the same failure. We went into production, and the incredible thing is in a number of years we have not had a failure.
A lot of our plastic injection moulded parts we've used surfacing. That was something that I hadn't used until I started at Haigh, and I've been on the surface modelling training course through Cadtek, and I found that really useful when coming back to Haigh and using those skills.
We've got a strong relationship with Cadtek. We were with Cadtek since 1989. Cadtek are always there to provide solutions.
Certainly SolidWorks has got a part to play in our marketing as well, and showing the process through from design through to manufacture, and how actually it's that whole process, and the fact that we use the right software, the right tools, and we partner with the right experts to make sure that that process is as good as it can be, so that we really do make the most of that heritage of great British manufacturing and engineering.